Hi, folks. It's me, Christiana Gaudette. I am coming to you live from Connecticut. I'm in Madison, Connecticut at True Bikram Yoga, where I am working for the next week. I've been here. Tomorrow will make it a week, and I'll be here for another week because it's a 2-week tour. So if you happen to be in the Connecticut area and would like to see me, just reach out to me. 561-655-1160, or you can private message me here and we will get together. I can come to your home or you can come see me right here at True Bikram Yoga. I see Neil is here, Marion is here, Joanne is here, Amy is here. So glad to see you guys here. So we do this every Monday. It's a new thing, but you guys keep asking for it, so I keep doing it. Hey, Janice, nice to see you. Amanda, glad you're here. So just a couple of other housekeeping things. Yes, I am available here in Connecticut. I can visit you in your home in Connecticut or Rhode Island. Or as I said, you can come here, and that's true for the next week. It's also true that I am available for phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger readings, wherever in the world I happen to be. And I will be back in my office in Palm City starting the 28th. So if you'd like to see me in Florida, you don't have to wait too very long at all. So here's what we do. Every week we pull 3 cards. These are the energies for the week. And, you know, it is in a way a very general thing. If you think about how can 3 cards be pertinent to all of us all over the planet. But, you know, I hear feedback from you guys all the time that you really do find these readings pertinent, that they are helpful to you. So if you would like something more in-depth, something less general and more specific for you, we can always get together, as I said, for a reading in person or at a distance. However, if you find these 3 cards resonate for you, make sense for you, then by all means, take the wisdom of the tarot for this week. Betsy, thank you for reaching out earlier today. So glad you're here. Maya, glad to see you. Karen, so glad you're all here. Hey, Randy, thanks for being here. Okay, so today I am using, it's another one of those US Games Tarot in a Tin. It's the Smith-Waite Tarot Deck Centennial Edition. If you don't own a copy of this deck, and you guys know how much I love these tins from US Games, I do sell this deck on my website, christianagaudette.com. You can order your very own copy of it. Hey, Puck, nice to see you. Glad you're here. Lorene, glad you're here. Okay. So, here we are. 3 cards for the week. What will they be? Let's take a look and see what we got going on here. Okay, your first card for this week, the Page of Wands. And this is fun because we did a court card workshop right here at the yoga studio last night. So if you happen to be at that workshop, you'll know what this card means. What does the Page of Wands have to say for our week? We need to be approaching this week with the heart of a student. We need to be ready to learn. We need to be channeling our youthful energy. And we need to be focused on creativity. We need to be focused on spirituality. We even need to be focused on having fun. Irene, Medina, Adina, I see a lot of you coming in. If I don't get to say hi to all of you, I see you. I can't maybe get to all of you because it's scrolling by pretty quickly, but I thank you all for being here. And Amanda said that she just got this card as a jumper. So this week, try to have some fun, be youthful, honor your inner child, approach your life with the heart of a student, be ready to learn, and focus on your creativity, focus on your passions, focus on your spirituality. So that's a great way to start the week, isn't it? Let's see what comes up next. Judgment reversed. Okay, so this for me, when I see judgment reversed, I very often think of the great need for closure. What has happened in your past that you're having a hard time getting over? And this is especially interesting because we've had a lot of planets in retrograde recently. And retrogrades can really be a time of looking to the past, cleaning up from the past, reviewing and releasing. And the energy of judgment reversed is the same thing. What are you still carrying that you shouldn't be carrying? And what do you need to do to let it go? Maybe you need to look to the Page of Wands and say, I need to adopt a more youthful attitude. I need to be more spiritual, or I need to be more creative. One way or the other. Judgment reverse says to you that you are hanging on to something. Maybe it's an attitude. Maybe it's a heartache. Maybe it's a disappointment. Maybe it is some self-recrimination. Something that you are hanging on to. Something from the past that you need to let go of. Okay, what is our third card going to be? Oh, yeah, time for letting go. I think we all need to be focusing this week on what we need to release, what we need to let go of, because our final card, the Eight of Cups. You know, this is not the happiest card in the deck, but it is one of my favorites because it speaks to this very beautiful process. This very beautiful process of taking an inventory of the things that have caused you grief, the things that have upset you, and then walking away from them, honoring your grief, honoring your sadness, honoring your disappointment, but then being willing to leave it behind. And so we have these two cards here today that both speak to that kind of closure, to that kind of letting go. And we have the page that tells us how to do it. So no matter how old or young you are this week, honor your inner child. Be playful, be creative, be communicative, be willing to learn, be willing to speak about what is in your heart. And both Randy and Lorene are saying these cards are really speaking to them and fitting them today. So that is fabulous. So, you know, I think we live in this culture right now where there's a lot of thoughts of positivity. You have to always be positive. Now, these two cards that talk about closure aren't saying that you don't have a right to your pain. You have a right to your pain. You have a right to your anger. You don't have to be positive every minute of every day. But these cards are saying that it is time to acknowledge, to hold space for yourself, to work it through, and then let it go. So this can be a great week for us to find healing. And again, the energies that will help us do that are about youth, are about learning, are about communication, are about creativity, spirituality, having fun. So I hope that that is a message that you can all hang on to and do some work with this week. If you need some help working through this stuff and letting go of stuff, I am here to help you. As I said at the beginning, I am available here in Connecticut for readings by right here at True Bikram Yoga in Madison by appointment. I can also travel to you in Connecticut or Rhode Island, or I can work with you by phone, Skype, FaceTime, or Messenger. I will be back in my office in Palm City, Florida in a little more than a week, starting August 28th. I'll also be back right here next Monday when we see what the three cards for next week will be. If you want to reach out to me, 561-655-1160. You can call or text. You can also message me here. Thank you all so much for being here. Have a great week, everyone.